Hi guys. So I just want to thank you guys for sending me all of the DMs and the questions for this video. This is our couples video, the boyfriend tag, the girlfriend tag, whatever you want to call it. I just kind of want to call it you guys getting to know us. That's what I look at it as. However, there were is that hair? Yeah, because I shed like a dog. But there were so many questions. I mean, there weren't tons, but there was enough to where I can't get to all of them, and I'm sorry for that. But I did write down, excuse me, I had to pop my ears, I'm losing my voice. I did write down the ones that we're going to go through. So, are you ready?
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it.
Alright, so he will have his answers to these questions, and I will have mine. And we will see if we disagree. There are questions that we obviously know the answer to, and then there are some questions that are a little diverse. We'll see if his answers match up to mine and all that good stuff. So the first question, of course, we're going to start it off with a question that is basically an easy one, and most people ask this for all couples. How long have you been together? You want to answer or should I?
Okay.
We have been we've been together for approximately 8 years. We have been together for 8 years. We would have been together for 9 years, correct? But we stopped talking for 6 months.
Give or take.
Yes. We hooked up with each other on my birthday weekend. And there was a question about how we met, so we'll put that together. So you asked how long we've been together and how we met. We have been approximately together for 8 years, and we met through my cousin. He used to date my cousin when she was a teenager. Keeping it in the family. Yeah, that was a long, long time ago. However, we met at my uncle's house, and I was hanging out with my cousins. I became a mother, she became a mother, all that good stuff. We were grown because when we were kids, we hated each other. However, I met this guy right here, and I had not been in a serious relationship for about 7 years. Before him, I fell in love for the very first time, and they usually say that your first love is the one that you never forget. Well, this guy right here, he is literally my first love. Yes, I fell in love prior to him, but he's he's my heart. And I actually am grateful for my first love because I would have never been able to experience the kind of love I have for him.
I have to call him and thank him.
Yeah, and so we've been together for 8 years, and when you guys asked how we met, I told you through my cousin. She did not like the fact that she hooked us up, but then kind of tore us apart, and we stopped speaking for 6 months. This guy just kind of dropped me. I was devastated because there was something about him that attracted me physically, mentally, and emotionally. I like tall, thin guys. Um, he also has a sense of humor like no other, and I love a guy with a sense of humor. And I've told you this in many videos. Take a look at the face. When I was in the car, the passenger seat, what did I say to you? There was someone that you look like that I just couldn't put my finger on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say? Speak up so they can hear you.
Freddy Krueger.
Well, not Freddy, but I said he looked like he could be related to Robert Englund's. He could be related to him without like the makeup and all. And my mother looked at him and said, "Have you ever heard that before?" And he said, "All the time."
Lucky me.
Have you really? A lot?
For sure.
He looks so angry, doesn't he? This is how he talks. It's just, yeah, he's a grump. in my Christmas Eve vlog, when I said he was the Grinch, I meant it wholeheartedly. You see how loving this guy is? The love. So yes, we met through my cousin, and we've been together approximately 8 years. We did stop speaking for 6 months. I was dating somebody, and I got a phone call, and it was a voicemail, and it was this guy apologizing. And we started speaking, and I ditched the guy that I knew. I knew the guy for 5 years, started dating him. I worked with him like previously 5 years before we started dating. And he had a fancy car, he had money, but I didn't want all that. I knew where my heart lied. I had a thing for this guy, and my mother's like, do not call him back. I called him back, and I've been with him ever since. And that's how we met, and that's how long we've been together. And we got back together after those 6 months on October 29th, 2010. And October is my favorite month, and Halloween is my favorite holiday, so go figure. I found love on the favorite time of the year. All right, the next question. Oh, God. I can't wait for this. Oh, by the way, it's a blizzard outside. All right, you have to answer this as well, okay? Can you, like, perk up and cheer up? You look
Sure.
so miserable.
Yeah.
Let me know your opinions and your thoughts, guys. How is he looking? Is he looking happy to be with me right now? Does he look happy?
I'm in a big video guy.
That's the thing. It's the video. He doesn't want to be a part of the video.
It's not that I don't want to be a part of the video. It just makes me uncomfortable being on the video.
Why?
I don't know. It's just us.
You are so handsome. And you are on my channel. And I love you.
I love you too.
Kiss me now. Yes. Okay. Second question. What are your favorite things about each other? You want to answer first? It could be physical, mental, emotional.
Favorite things about each other.
Wait, I'm sorry. Want to do a limit? Like, you want to say 2 favorite things? You want to say 1 favorite thing? Okay, we'll do 2 favorite things.
I would have to say your eyes and your honesty.
Oh, I love him. I am very blunt and I am very honest. Alright guys, we are back. I am sorry we got cut off, but that was so sweet of you. I love you. I have always gotten compliments on my eyes, and I am a very blunt person, so I love that he said that, and that is so sweet. So the 2 things that I love and adore about Paul is, number 1, his sense of humor. He always makes me laugh when I'm feeling down. He cracks me up. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And the second thing that I love about him is how smart he is. He is extremely smart, and sometimes he makes me feel incredibly dumb. And it's nothing against him. It's not like he purposely does. This man is just very intelligent, and I just wish I was as smart as him. And he's also very handsome. So I have 3 things on him because he's gorgeous. Okay, our third question here. What would you miss the most about each other if you broke up? Well, we have split up before, and I can answer that easily. Do you want to go first, or should I?
Okay.
We've broken up before. We've taken breaks. We split up, and I'd have to say that I just miss him. I would just miss him and everything about him. How do I answer this question? That's a real hard question to answer because we have children, and if he wasn't here, I would be holding my children's pain, but also mine, and I'd have to be strong for them, and I would just miss him. And he has health issues. I did inform you guys that he does have a very, very, very bad infection. It is deadly. It could kill him. He's very stubborn. He doesn't listen. He also has very, 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 very bad varicose veins. So I worry about him a lot, and I don't know what I would do without him being here. I don't. He He's how do I say this? He's my rock. I can be crazy and I can be loony. And sometimes he's the yin to my yang, and sometimes we just want to kill each other. But go ahead.
Um,
What would you miss if we had broken up?
uh, if there's one in particular thing, it would probably be everything.
Aw, hello. All right, next question, which is kind of weird. It says, "How long have you been married?" I wanted to answer this question because technically we are not married. No, we are not. We are engaged. We have been engaged for
Long time.
a very long time. However, our engagement story, and I will never forget it. April 6th, 2006, which is a week before my birthday, which lands on April 18th, my grandmother passed away in this home in my mother's bedroom, who was paralyzed. She lay dead from 3 o'clock in the morning all the way up until about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I listened to headphones, crying, sobbing, at 19 years old, feeling her cold body, wishing that she would come back to life. And on April 6th, 2012, right before we found out we were pregnant with our baby girl, Autumn Rose, this man right here proposed to me on April 6th. And the words that came out of his mouth was, "Not only will you marry me and spend the rest of your life with me, but," I'm going to tear up, he said to me, "April 6th doesn't always have to be a bad day for you." And this time of year is very, very difficult for me, and he really made that very special for me, and I will never forget that. So we're going to move on. um, Here you go. How many kids do you want, and do you plan on having more?
No.
We have two beautiful, smart, intelligent, talented, wonderful, amazing children, little girls. They're great. You guys know of them. However, I would love to give him a son. I would love to give him a Paul Jr. And if I had my wish, I would have a second son because I would love to name a second little boy after my Uncle Robert, who raised me, my godfather, who bought this house and was like my father. He was supposed to walk me down the aisle. He is gone. And so is my grandmother. They both raised me. However, we're not having boys, are we?
Probably not.
No, even if we wanted to, you can't make any, can you?
No, my family doesn't spit boys.
His brother, God rest his soul, has two girls. His sister has two girls. And do you mind if I share
Sure.
about your sister or son?
No.
His brother, God rest his soul, was his best friend. He has two daughters, and they're very beautiful girls, very beautiful girls. His sister also has two beautiful girls. However, she was pregnant with a little boy and gave birth to that little boy, and he died after she gave birth, right?
Yeah, the cord was wrapped around his neck.
And it scared him to death because Autumn was a high-risk pregnancy. And when I was delivering her, excuse us both, when I was delivering Autumn, the doctor didn't tell me to stop, so I didn't think anything of it. This guy right here is screaming, "Stop, stop." And I'm like, "No, I want this kid out of me." And she had the cord wrapped around her neck. You know, she was already laying on the placenta. She was already a high-risk pregnancy. The cord was wrapped around her neck, and it scared you. Scared you, didn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, he was very frightened, but the joy that this man had, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. He held her and he thanked me and he told me how beautiful she was, and that was a beautiful moment. But no more kids. No more kids. We have a lot on our plate, and kids are very expensive, and we're not rich, ladies and gents. Next question. What is your favorite memory of each other? I have one in particular. Do you? Well, why this guy thinks. I have three favorite memories. In the beginning of our relationship, it was snowing. It was wintertime, October, going into after the new year. It was snowing. I don't go out during the snow. I don't. I go out during the summer. He likes to go out during the snow with the kids and play. We were playing in the snow and I was getting a little irritated, but I got him good. I took a nice snowball ball. I got you right in the face, didn't I?
You did.
Another very good memory I have is our daughter Kylie. For 3 years in a row, she has earned Six Flags free. For 3 years in a row, she has earned and won a free Six Flags ticket. And we went on the safari ride, and we got to feed the giraffes. And for Mother's Day, he bought me a frame to put the picture of me and our daughters feeding the giraffes in that beautiful pink frame, and I love it so much. I could go on and go on and go on. I have a lot of good memories with Paul, going to Clements Lake Park. Just New Year's Eve. There was a New Year's Eve, our first New Year's Eve together. We did absolutely nothing. We walked around, we drank, and he tried to make a bonfire in the snow.
Yeah, it didn't work out well.
And then another New Year's Eve, my mother was in the hospital. It was sad, but my dad bought us a ticket to go down to the bar and get a night out because we never ever go out. My mom's in a wheelchair, his mother's in Florida, so we don't have a babysitter. We don't really go out or do anything. He watched Kylie. We didn't have Autumn yet, and we had New Year's Eve at the bar, and it was really nice. So, any memories come to mind yet?
I would probably say laying on the trampoline.
Really? Do you remember that?
Was there?
When we got back together, we were having a night outside. My mom watched Kylie, and she was real little, and he knows I have a thing with, well, he didn't know at the time, I don't know if he did, but I have a thing with the stars and the sky, and I love it, and we have a huge trampoline. I've had it since I was 12, and we were having a couple drinks, and we just laid on the trampoline, and we just talked and talked for hours, and when you're together for a really long time, you know so much about each other, you kind of stop conversating because you know so much about each other. So, you gotta keep that spark alive, and that was a great moment that we had. Another memory I love is that you took me to see I don't know if it's the last Divergent. They need to come out with the fourth, but or the third, whatever the hell it is. But the last Divergent, you took me for my birthday. Insurgent, but it's a part of the Divergent. And going to Clayton Day to see the fireworks and 4th of July. We actually seen the last 4th of July in the rain, and it was awesome. I have a lot of memories. See, you think I think all bad things. I don't. I really don't. Next question. I am so sorry. My voice is so harsh. A knight is screaming and yelling. He'll tell you I'm nuts, I'm crazy, and I have borderline personality disorder. I get very angry. It's a struggle.
Struggle is real.
The struggle is real. It's a serious condition, and the only thing, it's just a lot of trauma. When you go through a lot of trauma, you can get diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. If you look it up, you'll know the symptoms. And if you do have it, then you understand there's no cure. It's just going to therapy. The next question, so I lost my voice, I was screaming. Another question is, what is the one thing that gets on your nerves? I'll let you take this one. And go ahead and be honest.
When you get in my face and start touching my face, and you get all up in my
And it's loving,
my
right?
face piece.
It's not like I'm hitting you. It's
No,
like,
yeah. It's just I just don't like it.
I love rub like this. He hates that. He hates it. But his face is soft. It's softer than a baby's butt. And
Well, no, it's like when you get up in my face and you start talking.
like this. Okay, I'll just an example. I rub his face and I go, I love you, love you. And he hates that. He hates, and I don't know why. I'm too cute.
It annoys me.
He's so handsome. We should be face to face, all up in each other's grill, getting it on, like Spawn. You feeling my song? I'm gonna stop. Okay, so together. Oh my God. You want to skip that one? Should we skip it? What's the worst? Well, actually, we've been through a lot without us fighting or stuff. What is the worst memory that we have been, what is the worst memory or thing that we've been through together? And I wasn't present for one of your worst memories, and I asked you about it, and you told me that I didn't want to see it because it was something that you had to relive in your head. Easter morning.
What, you know?
Was that one of the worst for you? Just out of our relationship.
Probably not.
Well, my mother fell 17 feet off a ladder. He was outside, so was my daughter. It was Easter morning. And she hit back of the head and broke every bone in her back, severed her spinal cord. She never walk again. We had a lot of miscarriages. We had like, what, 6 or 7? We lost a lot of babies, and I'm at high risk for cervical cancer. And I have a Barcelona cyst right now, and I can't pronounce it. And that's one of the worst memories, being in the hospital and seeing that, huh? And they popped it open. It was disgusting. We've, for me, one of the worst memories is, we've been through hell. Not just within our relationship, but just the things around us. I think one of the worst memories is all the people on my end that have tried tearing us apart and that cannot just accept that we love each other and want to be together. What is yours? You can be honest, you know. I know you. I know the grin on your face. You can be honest. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna edit it out. They want to know. Let them know.
I'm not really sure. I mean,
You've been a real silent guy throughout this video. Give the people what they want. Time's ticking here, bro.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Probably a miscarriage.
My first miscarriage was really bad. They all were really bad. He took that really hard, and a certain person, I won't say who, basically threatened us and told us that we would be thrown out of the house if we chose to have our child. Wanted us to have an abortion. And we didn't give up, did we? We got what we wanted. And she's sitting right over there. God blessed us. So, yes, that was a very, very hard time for us. Alright, hopefully you guys got some lighter questions. When we first met, he did not like horror movies. He watches gorier stuff than I do. Like, I like movies like Saw and stuff, and Freddy, but like, let's get real here. Saul, some nutcase could really do that to you. You like be walking through a parking lot and they got you don't even see him, and they put that mask on you, and then you wake up and you're on That is crazy. I'll watch it, but he needs to be like this for the rest of the night. Like movies like The Ring and Freddy, they don't, they're great, they're fun to watch, but when it comes to a horror movie that's like has kind of a real underlining to it where it could like actually happen, it scares the shit out of me. So he's in horror movies now. I won. I love it. But he's actually got me into movies that I didn't think that I would be interested in either. Like, I like the Avengers, but I was never into it the way that I am now. And Thor, I'm sorry, baby, I love you. Thor can get it, alright? But I've really gotten into those movies. Our music is very similar, but there are certain songs that I think that goes with everybody. There are certain songs that everyone dislikes and likes, but when it comes to the genre of music, I think we're very similar in our taste. Other than music and movies, he's got great, I'd say style. He's got great style. Listen, this man is straight. I could care less if he was gay or bisexual, and I love my gays, I love my bis. My best friend was gay, my cousin's gay, my girl she's a lesbian. I don't care what sexual preference you like. I'm just saying he's straight. The man has taste. Like, he comes home with the most cutest clothes for me and the girls. He shops like no other. The man's got taste. and he buys me the nicest stuff. But in common, we've been together for 8 years and we can't figure out what we got in common.
You can't wait for the kids to go to bed.
True on that one. We can't wait for them to go to bed. I got a good one. We both agree that we are engaged. We do want to spend the rest of our life with each other. We don't need... I know I don't. So you tell me if I'm correct. I don't need a paper to tell the world or anyone else that I love you. Exactly. So, the ring can stay on my finger all day. I can take it off. It doesn't matter what ring is on my finger. It doesn't matter if I sign a paper or if he does. We don't need to spend billions of dollars. And we also have something else in common. When we do get married, because we do plan on getting married, we are engaged. Small or big wedding?
Small.
Small. We don't want no lavish big wedding. We just want the people that matter the most to us at our most personal gathering. This is something that is between us, and we want the people that we love to share that moment with us. All right. So next on the list, one thing you changed about each other, and be honest, if you would or you wouldn't. You want me to answer first, or?
I would have to say. I would have to say, your morning attitude.
I am no Mr. Rogers in the morning. Is this my collar or my hair? I just see red and all my glasses on. That's the collar, isn't it? Yeah. I am no Mr. Rogers in the morning. Okay. But neither are you. Alright. This question's crazy, by the way. Alright. I love you. This question is, you people nuts? Who asked this type of... I don't even know if I should say this out loud. Who's better in bed?
What's wrong with you people?
First of all, let me just clear this up for some of you guys. Number one, I'm not going to answer that question, neither is he. Because he's amazing. I don't know how he feels about me, but he rocks my world, and that's all there is to it. He's the best I've ever had, and that's all there is to it. There, are you happy?
Yeah. Move on.
What are your signs? Should I say yours and you say mine? What's my sign?
You are an Aries.
And you are a Scorpio. He's a little pincher that I butt with my horns. Okay. What is your age difference?
Nearly a decade.
Yes. He is 8 years older than me. I will be 32 April 18th, and I was born April 18th, 1986. I'm not going to give out his information, but all you need to do is do the math. Okay. April 18th, 1986, November 6th, 1978. He is 8 years older than me. I am going to be 32 this year, and he is 39.
He'll be 40 this year.
He's having one of those midlife crises. He's very... Why do men age like wine, though? Look at this man. You're sexy. I love you. So what turns you on about each other? You guys really like to talk about sex, don't you? I do too, though. So what turns me on about Paul? Everything. He has these beautiful sky blue eyes. He has an incredible sense of humor. I love the way he looks at me. I love the way he makes me feel when he holds me. I love when he grabs my tush. And there's a saying that he used to say, he doesn't say it anymore, but he used to say it to me all the time. There it is, there it is. And he used to, one of his first lines ever to me was, how'd you say it again? You're such a peach. And Madam Mac, you sent me a card. Sherry sent me a card from Madam Mac, and I went over that review with you guys. She sent me a card, and it said, "You're such a peach." Made me think of him right off the bat, because we were going to Wawa, and he said, "You're such a peach." and it was just so cute. But everything about him turns me on. His tallness. I'm 5'3". He's 6'2". 6'1", 5'3". He's a Jolly Green Giant, and I'm a Hobbit. I love how tall he is. I love his hair. I love his beautiful blue eyes. I love his skin. It's so soft. And I'm not gonna. Alright, guys, we are back again. So, what is the one thing that turns you on about me?
I would have to say everything. I love you. Your eyes, your body.
Aw, babe. That was sweet. I love you. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's get all snuggled up on my man. Where were we at? Alright. What turns you on about each other? Okay. Do you know each other's favorite colors? His favorite color is yellow.
Yeah, your favorite color is.
I have 4. But, well, actually, I have one main color. That's my favorite. You should know that one. I go to it all the time. But then I have 2 that I like to match up, and then I have another 2 that I like to match up.
Pink and black. And then, green and red. Thought I had that one.
Pink and black is my one combo that I love. I have another combo, and then I have one favorite color that I just go to all the time where it comes to clothing and stuff like that. Actually, I have 2 favorite colors that I love to wear, and then pink and black. That's my room. That's my favorite
Green and
combo.
purple.
Green and purple. He's got it. The Joker, ladies and gents. So I love green and purple. I love pink and black. They are so amazing when they are combined together. Pink and black, green and purple, right on. Now, what are the 2 colors that I love to wear the most?
Red and black.
Yes. Now, other than the colors that I like to wear, see, I'm so complicated, people. Feel bad for this man. So, other than the 2 combos, pink and black, the other 2 combos, Joker, purple and green, the color choices, red and black, that I love to wear, what is the one color that is my favorite? Actually, I don't think I have one color.
Pink.
I think it would be. It would be pink. I love pink. I do. And I love black. Okay. See, I am so complicated. He just has yellow, and I got like 20. I got combos. I got colors I wear. You should feel sorry for this man. Okay. The next question we have, we're almost at the end, ladies and gents. You guys gave me a lot. I'm doing what I can here. We're almost done. What is Carrie's hardest trait to deal with? Ooh, that's a good one. Be honest. I'm not going to be mad. Look at them.
Her attitude.
He is right. My attitude sucks. It does for the most part. I'm a very angry individual. And I have no problem being very blunt and honest. I am respectfully blunt, but if you mess with my children or my man, or even if you get cocky with me in the slightest, I'm going to tell you where to go, how the hell to get there, and I will even help you get there myself. Sound like me?
Yeah, valid.
But I'm also a very genuine, sweet person. Don't get it twisted. I am. I do not fake my attitude. I am very genuine. I'm very honest. And I love you guys. And I love your support. So, all right. On the good end, Paul is very handsome. He has a great sense of humor. He does open up. Sometimes he doesn't, but when he does, he shows a very, very vulnerable side to him, which is very attractive. He is a wonderful father. He is great with his kids. He loves them. He's very protective of his children. He is very sexy, and he has good taste. He has good quality and taste. And when I first met him, all he claimed he could cook was pancakes. This man, he doesn't watch football on Thanksgiving. I don't force him. I don't choose or make him to do this. This man comes out in the kitchen. He guts that bird like there's no tomorrow. And then all four of us, we get all together. We peel the potatoes together. I'll make the stuffing. He'll help the kids stuff the bird. He helps me in the kitchen. He's an amazing man.
That's because if I don't, I gotta eat her cooking.
He always compliments
I'm
me.
I'm only kidding. You're a good cook.
You're so full of shit.
You're a good cook when you cook.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, punk. No, I'm just kidding. That is beautiful. Can we show the viewers? You shouldn't have toothpicks, but my daughter made this.
It's a little octopus.
It's an
It's a
octopus.
little octopus, guys.
It's awesome, buddy.
Be very careful,
You're so
okay?
creative.
All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and if you guys are still here with us, hopefully we haven't bored you. Thank you so much. We love you guys, and we truly appreciate your support. We thank you for all of these questions, and I'm so glad that you guys want to get to know us better. So I hope that you guys are still staying with us. So, what are the things that you find good within me and bad with me? What do you think are good and what do you think are bad?
Bad is your temper. Your
Come on, you can be quicker. You're boring them. Let's go.
Your temper, cooking.
Be honest.
Alright. Your temper, the way you react to things sometimes, which is why I lie. She doesn't handle it.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't handle the truth when I have to hear it from other people. I don't handle the truth when I have to hear it a month or a year later. If you give me the truth, I'm human, and every human being has a right to feel the way they feel. So of course, if I don't like the truth, I'm going to get upset, I'm going to get sad, I'm going to get angry. However, there's nothing wrong with that. It's how I react with my anger or my upsetness, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't like the way I react. It's not the fact that he cannot be honest. It's the fact that he doesn't like the fact that I react the way that I do. However, I would react a lot more calmer, and I would communicate with him a lot. Well, I communicate all the time. I would just feel like we would have a better communication if I didn't have to hear the truth from other people. I don't want to hear the truth from people he works with. I don't want to hear the truth from his family, who I don't really care for. Yeah, let's be real. I don't want to hear the truth from strangers, and I don't want to hear the truth from him because I have to be a detective, and I'm very good at one, and he'll let you know. I have been doing law school, and how am I?
You're a regular Barry Mason.
What's the one good thing?
The good thing is you're very loyal. Very loyal. Always counting on you.
No.
And a good mother.
Are you being honest?
Yeah, huh?
I love him! And he knows that I am loyal. I seriously am. And he knows that I'm also loyal to people that don't deserve my loyalty, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't even want me to be loyal to those people, and I really shouldn't, and I don't know why I still am. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. What are some of your far memories? Okay, so we did how we met. We already did that one. What are some of your farm? I don't know what that is. Have either of you cheated? Absolutely not. I do not believe in cheating. I hate liars, cheaters, and thieves. And no, I have never cheated. And there have been periods of times where we've been together for 8 years. We have 2 children. We have no babysitter. His mother lives in Florida, and he's not on good terms with her. I have a crazy relationship with mine. She's in a wheelchair. We don't have a babysitter. We don't even have a car right now. Things are very, very rocky for us, and we're very, very stressed out. So that puts a lot of strain on a relationship, and you got to keep the spark alive. So there have been times where we haven't had our own alone time, and to be quite frank with you guys, there's been times where it's been days, weeks, or months, correct?
Correct.
And I've never cheated, and I never would. And do you know that? Do you believe that full-heartedly?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And we've had in-home counseling, which he didn't like the guy. He didn't think he was a counselor. But he even said to his face that he counts on me. He knows that I'm loyal. He knows I wouldn't go anywhere. And he knows that I'm faithful. And have you ever cheated?
No.
I don't think that he has cheated. My gut never lies to me. I've had weird intuitions after 4 years of our relationship. I've wondered. But that's because a woman wants to feel a certain way. But I don't think he's cheated on me. So there you go. Neither one of us have cheated. And he knows Loretta Bobbitt would be back in town if he did. Last but not least, have you guys broken up, and if so, what happened and how did it work out? We've broken up quite a few times, and we're here and we're back together, and it doesn't matter how it worked out. It just worked out. We have 2 children, and we love each other, and we're not going anywhere. The last question is, what is Carrie's favorite food versus your favorite food? Can you cook? Who is a better cook? All right. Very quickly, Paul's favorite food, where I'm concerned, is my stuffed shells. He does not like ricotta cheese. He is Italian. I am German and Irish. He is Irish and Italian. He does not like cheese unless it's like melted, right? And he likes sausage stuffed shells, which I always make for him. He does like pizza. He does like scrapple. And he does not really care for scrambled eggs. He likes sunny side up. But favorite food. What is your favorite food?
I don't know. I mean, I've always been a big fan of. I don't know. I like a lot. I like shit on the shingle.
This man can eat me out of a house and a home. You eat a lot. You eat a lot, don't you?
I would say a lot. I mean,
Be real.
I eat enough to keep myself full.
He is naturally a fat man in a little man's body. Okay, what my favorite food is? My favorite food is Italian food. I am not Italian, but I love Italian food. Stuffed shells is my favorite food. And when I was a kid, I actually traded a grown man, my neighbor, Halloween candy for fried chicken. I really did. His wife is white. He was black. His name was Sam. Her name was Norma. Their dog got hit by a car. That doesn't even matter. I love that dog. Its name was Duchess. But she made the best fried chicken, and I said, yo, you can have this Halloween candy. Give me that chicken right now. Yes, I love me some chicken. He knows I do. He loves, you love pork chops.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot stand bone-in pork chops, but I like bone out. He likes bone in. So, but I just we just had bone in, right?
Yep.
Yes, we did, because he hasn't had him in a while. All right, last question. Can you cook, and who is the better cook? I can cook. Well, you let them know if I can cook.
She can cook. She's the better cook.
No, he can cook. Let me tell you something. Again, I met him. The first meal he ever made me at his apartment was pancakes. The man couldn't cook. The man is in Thanksgiving dinner making it with me. He's phenomenal. And last night, he made stuffed shells, sausage stuffed shells, and ricotta cheese. High five. He didn't make it with me there, sweethearts. He made it all by himself. And we are ending this video because I'm going to go heat up some right now. There's usually no leftovers. And that's it on the questions. I hope this, guys, gives you a little bit more of an insight on who we are and how we are in our relationship. Let me know your thoughts in your comments down below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here. If you're watching for the first time and you're enjoying this, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget there's a little bell. If you hit that bell, then you will always be notified on reviews, demos, unboxing, reveals on clothing, on bath bombs, on vlogging, on everything under the sun. I do a various and variety of different videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them. If you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up. Mwah, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you.
Love you.
We love each other.
Peace.
Mwah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Alright, guys, this is a little blooper. Get our little baby girl in. You want to say hi to everybody? She wanted to get in this video, guys. She really did. Daddy wants to get out of the video. Alden wanted to get in the video, and now everyone just looks so sad. Can I get a big smile from everybody?
Yeah.
Look at that pretty face. Give me kisses. I love you. Alright, guys. Once again, this was just a little clip because we wanted to show our beautiful daughter off. We love you guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.